like to look at Colossians 4:2 just one more time. Continue steadfastly in prayer, being watchful in it with thanksgiving. A couple of weeks ago, I said that if our church is going to progress in what God has for us in pursuit of this mission that He has given to us, to preach the gospel to all nations, to make disciples, to encourage one another, that we need to do so from our knees. Prayer is going to be incredibly important to ask God to release His power and to do His work in and through us. Now, we talked about the fact that if we're going to do that, the first thing we need to do is to pray hard. Paul says, continue steadfastly in prayer. Remember, that means that there needs to be consistency. We need to be continually praying. And then last time we talked about staying awake, being watchful in it, Paul says. That is that we have to be watching for God's answer when we pray. So often we pray and then we just go about our business and we don't even think about it again. But Paul says, be watching for God to answer, be watching for Him to give us opportunity. And now we complete the verse by saying, be watchful in it with thanksgiving. Now, when I look at the context of this verse and when I look at the structure of it put together, I want to suggest to you that Paul is not talking about thanksgiving in terms of being thankful for what God has done in the past. I think Paul is talking about the fact that when we pray hard and consistently, when we're watchful and looking for the opportunities, that we need to pray in thanksgiving, that is, believing that God is going to answer, being thankful in anticipation of what He is going to do. When I give thanks in advance, it shows that I trust that God is going to do what is best for me and what is best for the advancement of His purpose. We also need to understand that being watchful in our prayer and staying alert and praying consistently with thanksgiving means that I am content to be thankful for whatever it is that God has for me, no matter how He answers my prayer. So I want to encourage you today to pray hard, to stay awake, and to pray thankfully, knowing that God is going to answer according to His will.